Hi. How's it going? Morning, Daniel. What's up? Rhymes with Orange. How are you? Ace, My Trucking Life Ace, E Street, McGee Films, good morning. Trucker Music, aka Bandit. Trucker Steven, PA. Kevin and Ollie, what's up? Oh, everybody lying about what they really do. What's that, Lafayette? Who's lying? I don't lie. Pre-tripping. What's up? James Best. So I got a little story for you. And I think Jeff was like close to wrapping up. I think he was close to being done. So that's why I went ahead and went live. Carolina Tanker. I was starting to watch that live feed that Thor did last night, this morning, and I just haven't gotten around to it yet. Pale Rider, what's up? Stu, Harold. Jeff must be done now because everybody's coming in here. You beat the 4 a.m. hour, came over 68 from Maryland. Ooh, I hate that road. TK, what's up? Weird Racing, E Street, it's epic. So, David Riverman, what's up? CPAP, hi, this is Micro Machine writing for my dad, he's driving. Good job. Good job, Micro Machine. I will keep my swearing to a minimum. Turnpike Mike, what's up? Carolina did a video admitting that he was lying. Huh. I don't even know who that is, to be honest with you. Skull says he needs content. Alright, so I got some people in here. Here's what happened to me this morning. Now, if you guys remember, a couple months ago, Thomas Wilson, hey Snoiler, gotta go sleep. I wish you very Merry Christmas from my family to yours, and you too, Pale Rider. Thanks, Thomas. Merry Christmas to you too, sir. So, if you guys remember, I did a video. It was another live feed talking about the cookie sales lady. Okay. 4 a.m. Right? And I told you guys that I'm always up at 4 a.m. for one reason or another. Jeffrey Like says, we're all here, Drama Star, stealing the live viewers. That's right, Jeffrey. I thought you were wrapping it up because you kept saying, well, you know, we're done now, you know, everybody's, you know, take it easy, blah, blah, blah. I thought you were doing that. And I just got a message from the Big Orange telling me that my load is ready. Like, they specifically said, you know what, Steve? Shows that you're going to be there at 4 o'clock, but we know it's done early. We don't want you to mess us up. So, but I want to do this live feed. So, and then get something for breakfast, get some coffee. I should have turned this into a coffee review. So, I'm sleeping good, man. I'm sleeping just deep, right? Now, if you guys know, I probably shouldn't have announced this, but I'm in the Bobtail area here at Pontoon Beach, Flying J. And, you know, there's a lot of foot traffic that comes through here. Big Eddie says Loves gave me a free cup of coffee this morning. Oh, free coffee cup. Oh, maybe I'll have to step into the Loves later. So, last night, this guy stands in front of my truck, not looking at me, but just looking. I don't know what he was looking at, so I actually got out of my truck to see what was going on, because I'm kind of paranoid that way, right? So, that's fine, but I was in a deep sleep last night. Deep sleep. And suddenly I hear, I'm like, jump right up, you know, And when I look down, I see this dude. He looks scared. He was about my age, I think. Was wearing a ball cap, a hoodie. He was carrying a flashlight about yay big. Big flashlight. And I'm like, now, my APU's running, the heat's good. I don't want to turn the key to open my windows. That's a Kenworth flaw, that I have to turn the key on to roll the windows down. So, I have something readily available, just in case, you know, something goes south. I've got my tire thumper here. So I open the door just a crack, right? I'm like, what? And he goes, hey, sorry to bother you. Now let's stop right there. If you were truly sorry, you wouldn't bother me. Stop saying, sorry to bother you, but... Okay. Alright, now. He's like, are you from around here? No. Oh, well, I'm looking for this warehouse. What's it called? And now, mind you, I open my door a little bit, and he puts his hand on the bottom of my door. Boom! I slam it. I'm like, and I shake my finger. I said, what do you want? And he's like, so I opened it just a little bit more. And, you know, he got the message. And he was like, I'm looking for JIT warehouse or some JIL or something like that. I've never heard of it. Now, mind you, this is Edwardsville. There's like 83 freaking warehouses here. Well, okay, thanks, man. I was just, you know, I didn't know if you were from around here, and you know, I'll just go inside. Sorry to bother you. Sorry to bother you. Now, number one, why did you have to approach my truck? Number one, he didn't go to any other truck. I watched him. Number two, there's people getting fuel in the fuel island here. I'm still facing the fuel island. Okay? And why would you pick a random truck in the bobtail area asking for local information and not just go inside where the local people are there, right? Bandit, that's funny. So I go back to bed after sitting in the seat watching where this dude goes. Guess what time it is? 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, now I could be wrong. It could have been another Snyder driver that, you know, maybe asked me. He didn't say that though. If he would have said, hey, I'm another Snyder driver, I was wondering if you knew blah, 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 I would have been like, oh, okay, cool. I don't know why you have to ask me at 4 in the morning, but okay. But he didn't say that. So evidently I got to put up big do not disturb sign. Because why the hell would you wake somebody up at 4 in the morning, just a random line of trucks, just to ask me some local information? Maybe get on the CB radio. Oh, well, no, nobody uses those anymore. So, that's my rant for the day. It was casing your truck. What's casing mean, Ace? Brett in Florida, what's up? Great way to start the day. In case it was a lot lizard or something. I don't think I would even acknowledge the knock on the door. Well, you know, you never know. Your truck could be on fire or something. Someone could be warning you. So, Arkansas says, knock on my door. I don't get up unless I smell smoke. He didn't ask for money. That was what surprised me. Skull, I'd seem scared too if Snorlord emerged from the darkness. Right! Guys, I'm not the prettiest looking dude. Now multiply that times 10. At 4 in the morning, especially after I've taken my face mask off, I got lines, you know, and I'm just like, you know. It's like, why even bother? You know. Now, I'll give him, you know, maybe he didn't ask the other trucks around me because I'm literally between 2 Swift trucks. So maybe he didn't tip, you know. But like I said, if he was a Snyder driver, he should have said, hey, I'm a fellow Snyder driver. I wish to have some information from you. Maybe a male lot lizard, Stephen Miller? Gosh, I hope not. And if so, why did he single out my truck? So I'm always... You guys spell checks are screwing you up. Skull says because people are dumb and don't think about nobody but themselves. You are right. You must have a sign on your truck that says, come talk to me or something. I don't know, I'm going to get out and look. You know, it's like maybe someone said, hey, knock on my door at 4 a.m. Were you mad? Fu Mooch, that wasn't you, was it? Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was mad. I know Fu Mooch was in the area. Means he was checking to see if you were in your truck and if there was anything to steal. That's possible, Carolina Ghost. There's not much to steal in here. I've got the GPS. I got CB radio. That would be a pain in the butt to get out. The way these Kenworth 680s are set up. And it's only a 29. It's not like I got some $500, you know, Connex or something. And, well, the GoPro's sitting out here. So maybe like, oh, I can get a free GoPro. Man, it says he's full on Netflix and F mode. You need to get Mean Green looking meaner. Says Nothing Witty. Well, that costs money, Nothing Witty. We don't want to do that now, do we? Get a beware of dog sign will eliminate this knocking issue. I don't know about that. See, I wanted to do a trashy truck stop review, says Food Mooch. Is your truck dirty? Maybe someone wrote knock for a good time on your truck with their finger. Trucker seal, it's possible. It's not that dirty though. It's not, it doesn't, I haven't run through any salt since I've washed it. So. But yeah, do not disturb the Snorlord when he's sleeping. Fu Mooch, was that you? Fu Mooch was in the area. Fu Mooch, I wasn't very friendly to you, was I? I'm sorry, Fu Mooch, but don't disturb me at 4 in the morning. Get a sign protected by Smith & Wesson. Dollar bill, Snyder would frown on that. Jeffrey Like says, use a sign protected by Ponzi zombie killer spear. Now that's a good story. You always say you're up at 4 a.m. Well, yeah, for one reason or another. Fu Mooch, if I was truly up, you could have texted me on Facebook or YouTube Messenger or something. Was that really you, Fu Mooch, or are you just giving me crap? That goes back, that, you know, if so, that's my fault for, oh, look where I'm at, you know. So, it was 3:45. So, okay, so now, that was you, Food Mooch. Oh, man, Food Mooch left here going, man, Snorlord's an a-hole, man. Dude. You should have introduced yourself and said, hey, I'm Food Mooch. But you didn't do that. You just asked me if I'm from around here. Food mooch. Oh, man. I wish Snorler would stop sleep calling me every morning at 4 a.m. Erg. Food mooch, if you would have said, hey man, Snorlord, it's Food mooch, are you from around here? Then I would have been a little friendlier with you. Let's play Clue. Oh, don't even go there. Bandana. Big Food mooch says, didn't know how to approach angry big guy, sorry. Well, you don't do it by knocking on his door at 4 a.m. randomly. Oh, man. Food mooch, food mooch, food mooch. Carolina Ghost says, Food mooch was about to mess with Snorler, but once the beast came out of the sleeper, he said, screw it, I'm out. Oh, man. Wanted to, so live trashy truck stop review. This is a trashy truck stop. Food mooch. I swear, man. I swear. Welcome back, Food mooch. Are you still here? If you're still here, I'll buy you a cup of coffee. Did you ever find your warehouse you were looking for? No, I'm not from around here. Although I am here a lot. Daniel has that smooth approach. Yeah, right. Bandana brings up a good point. Yeah, Daniel just sits in front of the truck with the camera going, hey, look whose truck this is. That's what Daniel does. You're 30 miles north of Chicago. You're a night runner there, Food mooch. Well, Food mooch, you're always wanting somebody to give you food, and you're not here. 3:45 is not the time that I buy people food. Food mooch is going to start a YouTube channel and sit there and bash me, call me names, put my house on something. Alright, so we now know who the mystery knocker is. At first I thought Food mooch was kidding, but when he said 3:45, that was the closer time, so makes me think, oh, man, it's 3:45. Snorler's probably up, right? Food revelations. Oh, man. Next Gen, I saw your comment. You're funny. You're funny. So if Food mooch comes over for coffee, do we get to see him on a live feed, or is he going to pull a Wilson? I don't know. Food mooch says he likes to wake people up. Oh, man. You sure do, Food mooch. How's that working out for you? Next Gen says you look like a dangerous guy. Well, Food mooch discovered that. Because he grabbed the end of my door. He grabbed the bottom of my door. I opened my door just a little bit, right? And like, just enough. I had a firm grip on it. And then he put his hand underneath the door and I went, hey! Need the mask and people will never talk to you again. Yeah, that mask is put away for now. By the way, I made the video I did with Steve Berger in the mask. I made that public, so you guys can go look at. Carolina Ghost says Food mooch trying to spend a day in the life of a lizard. Well, it was me with an app. It was Jeffrey like. I can't even read that. Jeffrey, it was me with an application until I seen you at 4 a.m. and seen how hostile you was with that door. Oh, man. We have fun in my live feeds, don't we? We have fun at 4 a.m., don't we? Oh man, I guess Food Mooch missed the whole cookie salesperson video of what it's like to wake me up at 4 a.m. So I swear, should have left sign welcome back. Yeah, if he would have taped like welcome back on his head, I would have known who he was. Now I'll be honest with you. After after Food Mooch took off, I was like, well, I mean, I put on YouTube Live that I was here, so it might have been someone messing with me, but I know Food Mooch was in the area. What if that was him? And guess it was. Oh man, you guys, I swear. Jeffrey, I'm not even gonna read that out loud. Did you try to go back to sleep, or were you up for the day? Richard the Viking, I went back to bed. Of course, I was wide awake at this point, so I don't know. I was up for about an hour or two, and then I went back to sleep for a couple more hours. But right now, it feels like it's 6 a.m. and it's actually 10 Central. So, Jess Barrett, what's up? You were sitting in bunk and watching as I lived. Yeah, I was like, who's that? You know. Food Mooch, you're silly. I'm glad it didn't hurt you. Oh, man. Bandit says live feed's supposed to be fun and entertaining or educational. Too much drama these days. If I wanted to watch soap opera, I'd turn on daytime television, LOL. Yeah, and the chicks are hotter on that daytime soap stuff. Carolina Ghost, Food Mooch will never knock on another sleeper at 4 a.m. Now, he'll knock on my truck again. He'll be like, I didn't learn my lesson. Right? New House Trucking, what's up? Oh, man, you guys. So, man, dude's windshield is at that right angle. It's a funky looking truck. So here's what the fuel line looks like. That's what's going on. Food Mooch, did you ever find that warehouse? Says Carolina Ghost. Did you ever find that warehouse, Mooch? I'm assuming you did, because you're like almost to Chicago. Yes, this Flying J does. You know, this Flying J does. It does have its moments. It's north of Chicago. So the warehouse you're looking for is north of Chicago? I'm confused. FM. I'm going to call you FM now. If Food Mooch shows up on a live feed with a black eye and bloody nose, we'll know he was out trying to meet YouTube truckers in the middle of the night again, says Brett in Florida. Oh, man. I kind of wondered. Oh, man, I was like, man, I bet you it's somebody that watches my YouTube channel that wants to mess with me. And I was right. It was Food Mooch. Poor Food Mooch, suffering the wrath of Snorlord at 4 a.m. That's hilarious to me. Food Mooch, I'm actually a fairly nice guy once you know me in regular daylight hours. You're confused, so was Food Mooch at 3:45 a.m. last night. Check this out. Here, I'll show you guys something. Okay, see that Crete driver? My windows are fogging up. Right there. That fuel island is closed. And what's funny is I've watched a lot of drivers, like, they'll pull up and then they'll back up so they can park there. And evidently that guy's doing his laundry, the whole 9 yards. Now he's parked at an angle, so every truck coming out of here, I've watched his mirror almost get hit twice with this tail swing. That's the problem with Flying J. It's usually like the middle of the fuel islands that they put him at a slant, so you don't know which way to pull forward. And now he's doing his pre-trip. There's the truck with the windshield that was glaring sunlight. That's a funny looking truck. And let's see. Yep, there's parking here too. So anyways, so Food Mooch, I apologize for being rather rude to you, but you deserved it. So maybe you'll get the reputation now. Maybe I'll get the reputation, hey, Snarler's a cool guy if you don't bother him at 4 in the morning. So bring cookies. Oh, you guys. Yep, this Prime truck just pulled. I should have been videotaping that, man. His tail swing was like literally this close to this dude's mirror. When your tandems are all the way up, you got about, what's it? At least 10 to 15 feet of tail swing. That's pretty significant. So I'm going to end this live feed now. I hope Food Mooch learned a valuable lesson. I hope that any of you that see me out on the road or at a truck stop, don't knock on my door at 4 a.m. Food Mooch, it's okay. I forgive you. Just, Food Mooch, I'm going to give you some advice. Okay? If someone opens their door just a little bit, don't grab the bottom of the door. That's number one. Number two, I am always up at 4 a.m. usually, but see, it was 3:45 though. So, and there's always a reason that wakes me up at 4 a.m. And you were the reason last night or this morning. Skull. Food Mooch, were you starstruck or what? He was like, dang, Snarler's a butthead. Carolina goes, Snarler, if Food Mooch shows up at GATS 2018, we'll just keep knocking on his sleeper at night. There you go. We'll get our revenge. Weird racing, so 4:15 would be okay, just not 4 a.m. Well, yeah, more likely I'll be up because somebody else woke me up at 3:45. Food Mooch is a night runner. No, stop, get reefer fuel, wide awake. All right, guys. Well, I'm glad we solved the mystery of who woke up Steve at 3:45 a.m. at the truck stop. And Food Mooch, you're silly. Very, very silly. So, with that being said, I now know what Food Mooch kind of looks like because it was dark. It's all right, Mooch. It's all right, Mooch. So, you guys take it easy. Have a good day and be good to each other. Don't wake me up!